Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Phantom Frequency. I am your host, Ghostish. I once was dead, but now I am alive. Thank you so much for tuning in to this unscheduled stream. I got some plans later tonight, and I kind of decided to leave work a little bit early. And I found out a new method for sidechaining. I was testing it out yesterday, and I had a lot of fun with it. So what I kind of want to do is I kind of want to fix my track for this week, Ectogroove, because the sidechain is for this song was actually really bad. And so what I want to do, what I really want to do is kind of fix it and see. Let's see. Yeah, I really want to fix it and kind of see how it sounds. See if I can fix anything. So, let's see. Let me just fix some things real quick. Let's see. I'd really like to do this and see if it works. This is kick, this is snare, and then so I found this method on YouTube a couple days ago, and I tried it out yesterday. Shout out to the legendary Virtual Riot for posting this video on how to where is this? I'm just cannot find this for the life of me. Maybe I'm just not doing it right. Anyway, yeah, shout out to Virtual Riot for putting this information out there. Here we go. Let's test this out. It's gotta be a MIDI track, right? I don't know if it works for groups, but let's test it out, right? So let's just solo this. Let's turn that down, it's a little loud. Okay, so you can hear the dips, right? Which is the entire point. But what if I instead did it this way? And then let's try deleting this and see. Okay, so it's no longer working like that. Okay, that's fine. I think what I need to do is instead of doing that, okay, it still works. We'll just group them together and then rename them, right? Because I like to keep my kick and my snare in separately, like this. Sorry, like this. And so, instead of kind of combining it like this, how I have it here, I just wanted to try doing it in two different tracks. That way, two different tracks. That way, it's I don't have to like try to combine them together. So let's. Yeah. Sure, this is correct. Yeah. So what this is doing. Here, let me turn on my screen capture instead. So what this is doing is I have a plugin right here called Shaperbox, and what I'm doing is I'm volume shaping it, right? So instead of like doing a sidechain from like a compressor, it's actually just dipping in the volume. So with this turned off, you can hear that there's obviously no dips in the volume, but when I turn it on, you can hear like kind of like it dipping in volume and clicking here. Let me see if I can make it more dramatic. You hear that? Oops. So yeah, now you can really hear that, right? So and obviously I can mix it in so it's not as dramatic, right? I think I like to keep it more on like 70. Okay. No, I can't type it in. I like to keep it around maybe like 75. I think that sounds fine. And then around here where the build up, I think I just took him out right here. Because I didn't really like how I didn't think it was like super necessary to sidechain these during the build up. Oops, wait, no, I cut out that first kick right here. So now we should be able to really hear the actual kick. And let's unsolo this and you should be able to hear it. I also made some changes, but I think I might turn down. Oh yeah, it's still kind of high. Let's turn it back down to maybe like 75. See, with it off, you can hear like there's basically no side chaining, right? But with it turning it on, you can really, really hear it. So actually, real quick, let's go over, whoops. Let's go over, I took some notes. Oh no, did I lose them? Okay, I have them posted somewhere. So I got some feedback for this song. Honestly, I wasn't too happy with how the song turned out, but it was experimental, so it's fine. But I got some notes from got some feedback from Big Jibba over at his feedback stream. Highly recommend checking him out. It's really, really cool. He streams and he gives feedback on people's music. Really, really valuable feedback. He's been producing for like over 2 decades. So he's like a mixing engineer and stuff like that. So some notes that I got from him was it's not locked into a groove. So I need to get the initial mix right, or get initial mix right in the initial kick and snare. So I kind of want to change the kick and the snare up, which I kind of did. And then he said mix to the groove, shorten the snare, which I did. Add some more high harmonics in the snare, which I kind of buffed it just a tad bit in the EQ. He said some of the synth lines are pulling from the overall groove. I might not change the synth lines for this song though. I'm kind of just fixing things. I don't really want to redo the entire track. But yeah, and so if my kick and snare were drowned out before, now I think you can definitely hear it. But I think I want to shape my snare a little bit more. There we go. It's got a little more oomph. Hey, EXO, what's up? How's it going, man? Yeah, ultra rare, unscheduled stream. I left work a little bit early today, because I got some plans later tonight, but I was just like, you know what? Let's throw on a stream. So, yeah, I'm trying out this new sidechain method that I found, from Virtual Riot on his YouTube channel. It's really, really cool. Uh, So it has to do, it's more so like volume shaping, using Shaperbox. He does use ring mod too, but I don't use ring. I have that on the side here for ring mod, but I didn't use it for this one because ring mod also, I mean his method for ring mod can kind of compress it a little too much where there's like distortion. And so if that's what you're going for in terms of like dubstep or something like that, then yeah, that's great, but not it doesn't sound too great for this track, I think. But the shaper box works wonders. If I solo this sidechain track right here, you can really hear it. Right, and then if I have my kicks and snares, so right now I'm kind of just cleaning it up a little bit. I'm probably not going to make any major changes to the composition, but yeah, like for example this sub right here, I just made some poor decisions when I was designing sound during my sound design phase. But I mean, like, it was really a whole lot of experimental. So yeah, I definitely learned a lot. Why can't I hear this? It's because it's side chaining. Do I have to? Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's the sub right there, right? I think the sub being right there is fine. If I really wanted to like turn it up, then I can just turn it up here, but and then okay, so for now with this right here, let's get it out of the sub range. That's good right there. I like that. Now let's crunchiness. I think maybe if I really wanted to add more crunch to this, then I think it might be better to just have this get separated from the sub bass. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think that'll be better. So that way it doesn't touch the sub. And this, I can pull this one back. I might not even need all of these actually. I think I can probably choose between the Savage and the Crunchy. No, actually the Savage is kind of needed for the legato. Alright, let's... Oh, that's why I couldn't hear it, because I faded this in. Duh. I'm thinking maybe... What if I just did this? I don't think honestly, my sub doesn't need to be bouncing around like that. Yo! What's up, Steel Wind? Thank you for the hydrate. I always hydrate over here. Gotta get some water. Also, this might be a hot take, but if you're hydrating, I'm gonna call out all streamers right here. If you're hydrating, you gotta hydrate with water. Like, take care of your body. Hydrate yourself. Surprise your liver. Water is literally the elixir of life. Dr. Pepper does not count. Oh man, yeah, do not hydrate with Dr. Pepper. Do not hydrate with any type of soda. Just like, I mean, unless you really want to hydrate with like carbonated water, you get, you know, all fancy. But water is like, water's where it's at. We're just gonna replace these. Honestly, I don't need my sub bouncing around like this. I think it's like kind of unnecessary. So maybe in the start it can, but honestly, like, I think it's fine like this. Yeah, I think this is good. Can I make it so that it's just this section right here? I mean, sorry, I know you all can't see. Cause I'm wondering if I can just cut out this portion of the lower bass. Oh, I gotta put my phone on quiet. Oh, something about that. Okay, so sorry, I had to answer a text message. Yeah, I think this sounds a lot better. So let's see. Let's listen to it in context. Yeah, see, like the bass doesn't need to be like, or the sub doesn't need to be bouncing around like that, I think. Okay, so not gonna lie, I don't really like this. I feel like I gotta shape the kick a little bit more. Oh, that was a little better. I did add a bit more saturation. So I think, actually, I think I think that's actually pretty good. I think I like the kick right there. Let's turn down the gain so it's nice and in the green still, because I can always turn up the faders over here. Now let's work on this snare, because let's save first actually, and then let's work on this snare. Hello, Ellie Rabbit, how's it going? Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome back to the Phantom Frequency. How are you doing today? Let's see. Like the snares it's not as like crunchy, you know what I mean? Like let's turn on the crunch. It's a little too much. And if you got it low for voiceover purposes, but you've got like a 25 dB of headroom to turn up your stream levels, especially the DAW audio. Okay. I just don't want it to be super loud. Let's try this. Thank you for that, by the way. EXO, appreciate it. Yeah, so I just want to make sure that like y'all can hear me over the music. And I also don't want to turn my mic up all the way. I mean, I could all the way up to 0. I don't think I'm talking that loud. Or alternatively, I could just turn my mic up. But I think this is probably a better level, or a good level. Let me know if it's not. So I really think the snare needs a lot of work. That's too much. For in your... Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going based off of the green levels, and it looked like it was at a good spot. So, but I don't know. I couldn't hear it on. I should probably check on my end through the stream preview on my stream dashboard or stream manager. Oh, you're sick? That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Hydrate, drink plenty of water. Yeah, rest up. But thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Mini meters, that's on my wish list for sure. Mini meters. I definitely want to get it. Cause I mean, it would look good right here on top for the stream, and it would look good, like it would just overall look really, really good for all of my stuff. So it's definitely a good investment. I am looking at mini meters for sure, 100%. That's good to know. I should probably learn how to read it, though, for sure. Okay, so I think this is... Hold on. I could probably do a little bit more. That's too much. And the transients are all the way up. Okay, yeah. Now I'm starting to hear a little bit, maybe what Jibba was talking about. This last section right here, I can definitely feel now that I can hear the drum and or the kick and the snare, right? It's the groove is definitely off. Like the melody compared to the drums of the groove, or the melody compared to the groove, which is the drums and the kick and the snare, right? It definitely feels off. Yeah, so I think I can, I wish I was able to unconsolidate this. Let's see here. Oof, okay. Can I do... No, I want to start from here. I think maybe if I did something like this, I think that would probably sound a lot better, right? Yeah, so something like this. Or, hold on. Maybe something like that. Maybe like this, actually. Yeah. That one seems kind of off. It's off because the sidechain is being affected by... So right here, let's just throw this down so that way on the off beat. Okay. Goodness. Okay, you know what? I can't do this. Let's... we're gonna chop this up. Not chop it up, like chop it up, but we're going to unconsolidate this. Because I consolidated it because I was like messing around with stuff, and then like I saved over it, and yeah. For reasons. Testing purposes. No. Oh, that was close. Okay, okay, so now I only need to select this, and I'm not freaking out. All right. Okay, I think I hear it. Okay, so something like no, not 32s, 16ths, something, hello? 16ths? There we go. No? Let's try again. 8ths? There we go, okay. Something like this, where it actually, let me cut this portion too. There, actually, I think it'll be better if I just do it like this. Can I just look at this portion right here? This is driving me crazy. Can I just move this down? So I'm not having to... There we go. Or did I... No, I'm pretty sure that's right. Okay. Sorry, I'm like spazzing out because every time I play it, it zooms out the piano roll and it like messes with my eyes. Okay, we're looking at eighths right now. Yo! Holy smokes, EXO! You did not have to do that. Thank you so much. You are my first subscriber. Holy smokes, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So cool. Oh, for those who don't know, I'm gonna shout out. EXO also streams music and is a great producer.
Shout out to Exophonic Music.
He's teaching me Kawaii Future Bass, dropping some knowledge. Consider him a mentor in music. Thank you so much for all that you do, bro. Appreciate it. Okay, so I think something right here. There we go. Now we're cooking. Maybe instead it's a double kick instead of a double snare. Or maybe we do a snare then a kick instead. You know what I mean? Like, oops. Let's put the snare there. No. It's better the other way around. Like kick and then the snare. Yeah. So something like that. Okay. Now that means this entire section has to change. You know what? I think it's better off I just redo this entire section. Just the entire section, right? I got to do it from scratch. And then we're just going to do it on one piano roll because switching back and forth is kind of a pain. So we're going to take this. Let's do it on the kick, actually. So right here. I think that's right. I know what's going on. This is driving me crazy. Oh my goodness. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna delete these. And I'm just gonna make a new, is that 8? Yeah, there we go. And then paste it in. So that way it stops like yelling at me. You know what I mean? There we go. Now we're cooking, dude. Now we're cooking. And then, hold on, let's just throw these down, right? Okay, so I think it can go like this, right? Just standard. Yeah, I think it goes 2 snares here. Or maybe a kick snare. Hold on. No. Maybe like that. There we go. Is that the same thing? Am I just doing the same pattern? I think I am. I am, yeah. Maybe I do snare, snare here. Just for a little variation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that. And then I could probably just duplicate this down, honestly. Or actually, hold on, hold on. Maybe not. Or I can do this. Maybe I can do like a ghost note here. Something like that. Maybe lower. Hold on, hold on. Bump, bump, snap, maybe. Yeah, yeah, I think, hold on. Bump, bump, bump. Maybe something like this. No, 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 no. Something like that. Not quite. Maybe that. Let's ghost note these two. I think that's it. Okay, yeah, yeah, hold on. There we go. That's what it was missing. It was missing a snare. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Much better, much better. All right, let's do the second portion. All right, it's pretty much the same, I think. Let's just duplicate it over and listen. All right, have a good rest. I hope you feel better. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Okay, hold on. This one might be off. It is. Oh, that's why. Something like that. There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Can I just do this? No. Shoot. Okay. So we'll do something like. There we go. No, hold on. That's good, actually. Yeah. Let's turn the velocity back up. That actually is a. Actually. I wonder if we did something like this. Okay. Something like maybe. Maybe I don't even know if something like that. Maybe. Oh, okay, okay. It's a little. I want it to be matching. Let's see. No. Unless we did something like this, I think that's too much. Maybe. Maybe. Or we just cut this out completely. That might be better, actually. Isn't that like what I had? Something like that. That might be good. I will be right back. I wonder if I can run an ad right now. Give me like 3 minutes. Okay, back. I should probably work on getting some transitions in. But anyway, so let's take this actually. Yeah, let's take these, duplicate it down, and then we're just going to take this. This is the kick, right? So we're gonna delete the snare from here, because I just like having my kick and my snare on separate tracks. I like to process them a little differently. Okay, so all right, now let's add this to the sidechain, or let's move these back actually. That's very important. Nope. There we go. Okay, so we're going to take these. Huh? What? What happened? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Should be good, I think. And then let's add it here, right? Let's chop this up. Wanted to get rid of this sidechain portion anyway. Okay, so theoretically, this should work. Copy this. Paste it here. Okay, cool. So, let's see. Yep, you can hear the sidechain for sure. Alright, let's listen to it. It feels late. Feels kind of late. Is that just me? Wrong one. It feels slightly late. I don't think that made a difference, but okay. Was I just not listening to it properly? I feel like there needs to be something right here. Right there. I'm struggling with this part. I learned my lesson. Yeah, next time, let's do the drums first. Oh, okay. Maybe we do. Let's just keep it simple. I think I'm just making it too complex. I do want to keep that though. I think that's pretty cool. But maybe we do something like this. I think that's fine like that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, now let's do this, because I know that this right here, I know it starts. Why is this like this? Yeah, this is right. So what is going on here? What is this extra piece? It's part of the 8th, right? No, it's not. Whatever, it's fine. No, don't close on me, please. There we go. Okay, so let's move this down one. right? Okay, I get what's happening. Sorry, my OCD is kicking in right here, so I have to I have to fix this. Okay, that's good. Nope, that's not good. Oh goodness, what is going on? I don't know why that was so difficult. Okay. Now let's move this down. Goodness gracious, okay. Everything's messed up. Ah! Okay. Okay, so it's... Okay. I see what's going on. Can I just move these down? Like that. And then move this. Nope. Move this down 1. Nope. Does it stay like that? Yep. And we're good. I think we just keep it like that. Best not to overcomplicate things. And then we're just going to take these. I like that, but I feel like this is still off. Maybe we just do a bunch of snares right here. There we go. That actually sounds better. Kind of. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, you see, what's funny is that I've never been super into D&B. Like drum and bass has just never been my thing because it's too fast. But I think D&B when it comes to because I listen to a lot of dubstep, right? Dubstep, rhythm, back in the day, and D&B was always too fast for me. I really like that slow tempo kind of like grungy kind of like filthy bass. But now that I'm like working in Kawaii Future Bass, I really actually enjoy like the D&B kind of pattern. I think you can do a lot of really cool things with it when it comes to Kawaii Future Bass. Newer noise focused stuff. Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. Okay, yeah. So I took out the claps or the snaps that I had before. Let's take a listen. Let's save actually and then take a listen. Whoops, I didn't move these back. No, like that. And then like this. There we go. What? Like this. Okay, good. Now let's save. Lots of learning today, lots of learning. Okay, hold on. No, I kind of want to change something right here. So I want to wait. Right here. No, where is it? I lost it because this is a huge chunk. I am never, ever consolidating this stuff like this again. This is such a huge mistake. How many bars is this? I don't even know. Something like that. It's right here. That's all I wanted to do. I think actually let's take this. Let's just take these chopped areas right here. Paste it right here. There we go. and then take this out. Okay. Well, you can't really hear the toms. Sorry, those are the perks, the toms. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to remix this for sure, but I think it's starting to sound a little bit better. I gotta figure out this bass though, because I want it to be a little bit louder. Right, and it's supposed to, yeah, I don't have the master bus right here doing what it was doing earlier, which was an EQ8 here, and then I think I faded it, I automated it somehow. Yeah, something like that. Oops. Right here, maybe. Yeah, so maybe I started around somewhere here in the middle. Let's take this, do a low pass right here. And then we'll go from here. Here we'll do, I think, here to here. Here to here, actually. Nope. Nope. Yeah, that's, no, like that. All right, let's take a listen. No, too much. Haha, too much. That's pretty cool. A little abrupt, but the idea is kind of cool. But no, we're gonna do something like this. Too fast. Maybe like right here. Right here. I think this is a little too... I think this needs to go down a little bit and lower, stay a little bit right here. Actually, I think this can go all the way over here. Where this portion right here is. Right there. And then we can take this like that. Alright, let's listen. Let's do something like that. Okay. I think that's good for now. Yeah. So I think the composition is fine. Not the greatest, but it's the band-aid fix that I'm willing to do. Although, hold on, let me check my notes. Let's fix some of this. Since when is there reverb here? Oh, you know what? I think it's from here. There it is. Yep. Yeah, let's just disable that right there. Nope, nope, no. That. Okay, so Honestly, I kind of like it without the reverb at all. We'll just turn that off. And then this is a little too much. Maybe a little bit. I don't think we need to cut off all of it entirely. Yeah, I think like 13 was enough. Yeah, I like it there. I kind of like this one where it's at. Might not need to change anything about it. It's because there's no reverb on it. Yo, Timeliest Tank, how's it going? Thanks for dropping by. Okay, let's see. 300 string melodies this month. Dang. 10 a day. That's intense. Yeah, that's really intense. Okay, so we're gonna save here. Why strings specifically? Out of curiosity. This is, and I'm pretty much done. The track was already out, but honestly, like I wasn't really happy with it. So I'm going back. I'm doing some fixing. I did learn a new sidechain method. Virtual Riot posted something on YouTube a couple days ago. Just because it's usually something shorter, so it's actually possible to do 10 a day that aren't terrible. That's good. That's a good goal then. If it's doable, right? That's what matters. Doable, but yet still challenges you. But yeah, so I'm trying out this new sidechain method with it. I really enjoy it. Basically, what he does is, I mean, he does use more than just what I'm doing right now. He uses like a ring mod sidechain, but I'm using a shaper box sidechain, which basically is just a volume shaper, and I like it a lot more than using the compressor in Ableton for the sidechaining, because you can really hear the difference. Yeah. Dude, when I first saw this and when I first got it started on here, I was like so elated. Like, wow, this sounds so much better. You can really hear, you can actually hear the kick and the snare. Yeah, and I was having such a huge issue. Yeah, shaper box works pretty well if set correctly. Yeah. I was just having, hello, by the way, welcome to the Phantom Frequency. Oh man, I'm gonna butcher your name. I'm sorry. Trey Nentans. Welcome. But yeah, absolutely. So. Learning so many new things. It's really, really cool. Really, really excited. I was at work today and I was just like, man, I really want to try it out. So I think this is it right here though, in terms of the composition. I think I'm done messing with it. So, pumping in the high, but it's good sound for the style of music. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, like the kick I'm fine with. I was actually, the snare though, I'm a little, not my favorite. I feel like there's a little too much like transient inside of it, but I don't know how to fix it. Rather, I'm also like not really, I don't want to keep messing with it, you know? It's got like a grainy feel to it. Yeah, a combination of the two might be it. Maybe I just turn the saturation down. Actually, I kind of like how that sounds a lot better. Talking about the sample in here. It's on a drum rack. I don't even know if I can. Yo, what is this? See the filter controls on the sound. Controls tab, yeah, I see it. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yo, this is cool. I'm definitely using this in the future. Thank you. Yeah, I think it sounds perfect as it is now. Because I just turned down the saturation. Yeah. Velocities of the kick notes to give it a little bit of variation. Yeah, velocity is definitely something that I really need to start working on. Maybe like right this. I don't know that I want a descending kick, because I do want it. I want it to slap. You know what I mean? Like, I think I just mess with the velocity just a little bit for some of the kicks to give it a little bit of variation. I'm just not good at like trying to figure out which ones to. At 100? Is 100 too high? I thought that was like standard. Close. If kicks are close, lower the second one. Okay. Close in what way? Like not, we're not talking about like is that too close? I know this third one right here is pretty close. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about now. Yeah, that's a lot better. Actually, let's do it like that. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, that's a lot better. That's actually a lot better. I like it a lot more. I gotta change the snares then too. I think I might just lower these in general. Alright, let's give this portion a listen. Oh, good idea. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I gotta chop these up. I can't stand, like, I consolidated these earlier. Don't ask why. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that way if I did these ones already, right? This one, so I can just, should be able to just zoom in. Okay. Okay, let's just solo this. So that way I can, okay, nope. Let's zoom in. I think this one's fine, actually. Wait, goodness. Okay, yeah. This is the last time I ever consolidate something this large like that. Let's turn this one down. And we'll go this here. I want to do this one. That one definitely. Something like that. Alright, let's see. Hold shift, select the notes by mid fuel, and then drag them all to the same range. Yeah, I just did that. Oh, so you have three. Wait, what? Every third or fifth after this, a shift sounds less. Unless like the kick. I like to hold shift. Just select the notes by mid fuel and drag them all to the same range, and then do that twice. So you have 3 velocities. 3? Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I'll probably do that next time, because that is a good idea. I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like doing that right now. Mind and not mid fuel. Okay, mind by mind fuel, and then drag on it. Just use a brain and your ear. Got it. Got it. These ones I could probably just do. Actually, I think we'll do these ones. We don't have to do all of them. These ones are good. Lower these ones down. I've been working with this track for longer than I'd like to. Let's take this. And then we'll do, zoom in so I can see with my eyes a little bit better. This one. This one. Select the velocity dot at the bottom and drag some random notes by fuel you. What? It's easiest to just select the velocity dot at the bottom and drag some random notes by fuel that you'd previously adjusted so the dots stick out lower, and just grab some of those. Oh, you're talking about from here? You're talking about if I were to do the third velocity, right? Yeah. Okay. For sure. I will keep that in mind. Yeah, that's actually, I could probably do it here too. I mean, from here. Actually, it might be a little harder on this one because the notes are so small. Yeah. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, 100%. And then these ones. Shift selecting, yeah. Okay. My brain is confused though. I think, it would be better to do it on the third velocity part. I did a ghost note there, so this one, ooh, this one's a little, this might be fine. Something like that. It's just guess and check work, yeah. You don't have to group them. It will sound better if the velocities aren't quite perfect. Yeah, that is true. Honestly, I think the best way to go about doing this, I watched Syntheon, who's another VTuber producer, produce on stream one time, and I've noticed that the way that she does velocity is, which I think everyone should just be doing it that way, in my opinion, is she does it as she puts the notes down. But I always forget. I just want to throw in an opinion. Velocity changes in the drums isn't needed all the time, especially if you do electronic music. It highly depends on the song and genre. Yes, I totally agree. I think this needs to be up more because I don't think that one. Maybe. This can be up and this can go down. Actually, this can go up and this can go down. It's a little too low. Actually, no, that was supposed to be a ghost note. Okay, now for the snares. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was going for this time. Did I already cut these snares up? No, I didn't cut these ones up. Is having the kick a little bit more or a lot more prevalent, because in a lot of my tracks, it's really, the groove isn't there. So let's go. Snares are so high up there. Yeah, I really want to practice to adjusting velocities while I'm putting the notes in. Something like this. Maybe like that. You do it after you have the loop. That'd be another good habit. But I really like the way Syntheon does it. So you have a loop and then adjust, duplicate, and then adjust again. I guess the good thing about that technique though is like you kind of already know how it sounds, as opposed to adjusting it on the fly and then readjusting it if you need to. So that might actually be the better option. This one can go up. Wait. I gotta redo this. Nope. They're following the drums. I don't like that. Yeah, that's fine. My brain has heard it a ton of times through the loop, and then I add candy later. So I know if anything gets boring, this already has more bounce. Hey, thanks. I appreciate the advice too. On it, like when it comes to velocity, I just get lazy and I forget. But velocity is so important. Well, I think so. It does depend on the genre. But it does add that variety. Humanizes it a little bit more. Here, let's do it this way. Which is what I'm kind of going for in my music anyway. Like, I have been told that some of my tracks are kind of robotic. And I do want to fix that. So, thank you. Thanks. I really appreciate the kind words. Yeah. And I mean, it's electronic, right? I mean, like, does it really need humanization? I mean, like, no, but still, like, there's a difference between, like, it sounding robotic, right? And it actually sounding kind of good. I don't know. There's a difference, right? For me, I think it makes sense for the snare second to be a little higher than the one previous. So actually it should be like that. Cause I mean, I don't play drums. I don't play any instruments, but if I was playing drums, the second hit for me naturally feels like more energetic. Like I'm really hitting that snare. But again, I don't play drums. So we can go up. I think these need to be a little louder. Well, not louder like that, but like have more punch. Ghost notes are usually more quiet than on beat notes / drums. Yeah, I have a few ghost notes down at the end right here. I mean, ghost notes, I don't know. I like them. I mean, it depends, right? I feel like there's a time and place for everything. I don't normally use ghost notes, but I did use them in this track. If we're thinking about ghost notes the same, actually, let's not be super lazy about this, right? Let's just push that one up. That is fair. Yeah, that is very fair. boom. This one's louder. Boom. And then boom. This would just be, I think if I was actually playing this, it would get louder. This might not even sound good, but we'll find out. Ghosting a note is usually just something in a spot to keep a flat rhythm. I like those notes will be somewhere on a 4 or 8 count. I don't know, man. I just go by ear. I don't know a whole lot of technical things. That's a little too loud. Let's lower this just a tad bit. I think I'm going a little too ham on the snares. He's off? Why are they on the same note? What was I thinking? Son? Bro, you can count to 8, you're good. I think I know what I was thinking, but I don't know if I like the idea. Let's chop this up. This is very, very long and very difficult to look at. Goodness. Okay. Yeah, so... Yes, I figured. Come on, Ghostish, what were you thinking? Is it on the kick? No, let's go at the snare. I do remember what I was thinking at the time. I think we go with something like this. She'll be more creative going by ear. I do it too, even though I know music theory. Yeah, I'm studying a little bit of music theory, not like professionally or anything like that, but I'm looking into a bit of it because I do know that I believe that music theory can only help. It's a tool. It's how you use it. Shoot, what am I doing? Okay, so this, let's see how this would sound. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. It sounds a little less. Stiff is a good word, yeah. I totally forgot what I was doing. It's getting lost in the beat. That might be fine as it is. Okay, so from here, I think I like the snare being a little bit louder. The second beat, but that might be too loud, so let's lower that down. I don't really like using max velocity for really anything. I just feel like it's just too loud. Did I do these already? I think I did. I think it was because I was changing it up. Slight change in volume of the notes is doing good, doing work. Yeah, yeah, you're definitely right about that. I think I should have an easy way to. Yeah, I really forget how dynamic velocity can make things. Yeah. I really, oh man, I feel like I'm missing out on really figuring out the timing for these drums in this section, right? Right here. Needs no kick and every other snare. One second. This right here. Maybe something like this. Can I play from here? What's the shortcut to play from here if I'm selecting multiple tracks? Okay, I'm getting a little close. The buildup is too dense. Which buildup? Some space for the synths to come into the transitional drum roll. Some space for the synths to come into the transitional drum roll. Hold on. I'm thinking about too many things at once. Give me a second. Okay. Something like this. Okay. Close. Okay. So the idea is there. The idea is there. But how do I execute it? Maybe a double kick instead. I'm close. I feel like I'm close. What if we just did something like this? Probably not. No, that's too much. That's way too much. Let's take the bump, snare, kick, snare. A symbol, maybe. Oh, a symbol might be good. Nope. How would that sound like? I think it might be too much, but... Not bad. I do like the idea of a symbol, though. But where? Maybe at the end? Or right here. Like 2/16 notes after 7/2. Right here? 2/16 notes after 7/2 right here? Right here? Maybe. Let's imagine this right here is a symbol, right? Let's see if I can. So 2/16 notes. This is 16th, right? 2/16 notes after 7/2. After 7/3, or at 7/3. That might be good. 2/16 notes after 7/3. So like there. That might be good. An 8th note after, or somewhere in there, yeah. But what would it sound like right here? On 7/4. Oh, but then they would clash, I think. I think right here where there's a little space to fill it, I think you might be onto something. I kind of like that, but what would it sound like right here? On 7/3. I think they both sound pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I think right there is good, actually. Right here. That's close to where I heard it. Honestly, it could be moved a triplet to the right. Oh my goodness. Nope, that's... That might be good, actually. Okay. Do I have a symbol that I can already use? It's on the snare. I wonder if I can just throw it on the drum roll and call it a day. Let's see. Maybe. I'd have to find something good that like sounds good with all my other, with all these transients already on here. It's a bit in the foreground, but the spot isn't bad. Yeah. I think let's find a sound for sample. What time is it? Okay, I still have time. Let's find a good sample first. Yeah, I agree. Perks. Chisu 001, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Phantom
Chisu
Frequency.
001, your channel.
How's it going? How are you doing today? Kind kind of like this one. Ooh, that one's pretty good too. That's a bit long though. Yeah, let's go with this one. Yeah, definitely need to make it shorter for sure. Let's fade it out. See how it sounds. Ooh. But I did learn something new today. First, let's gain stage this, and then let's see if I can filter it and make it sound a little better. Seems a little... Or I just stopped being lazy. I just stop being lazy and throw it not in my snare track. In my snare bus. Like where my open hi-hats are, where it's actually... That might be the move, honestly. See what's it sounds a little bit better. Can I just... The initial impact is a little sharp though. It's probably because it was just too loud. All right, so all right. Where was this at? Right before, right here. Right here. Okay, so something like that. Let's take it off of here. Listen in context. By the way, you have a little bit more control if you use audio at later stages instead of MIDI. 8th shift off 7.3. Thank you. Yes. I haven't yet made the switch to using audio. I do see a lot of producers using audio, and I really feel like I should start using audio a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not ready yet. Can I? There we go. Let's listen. It's kind of drowned out. Let's just... Super drowned out. You can't hear it. Kind of curious. Probably can't hear it. You honestly can't even really hear these. Yeah, I definitely am. I definitely am enjoying the journey. It can get frustrating at times for sure, especially like post mixing and mastering phase where you're doing the car check and you're doing the speaker check and you're doing all those other checks. That's super frustrating to me because it's like I'll listen to it and I'm like, oh, I don't like how it sounds, and then I'll go back and I'll change it. But yeah. other than that, like I know with time, I'll get better. Cause honestly, I have so much fun doing it. So. Okay, so I can't hear this, right? So I think what I'm gonna do is use a sample instead, because I like the idea. The idea is there. Once you know how everything has to sound like, yeah, I know, and I know it's part of it really is part of the journey. And the best way is to just enjoy it, right? Enjoy the journey while I'm here. Something I think it was like right here. Yeah. Right there. So let's I might do this one. Somewhere right here, I think. No, this is way too late. Yo! Train and Tans. Train and Tans. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Phantom Frequency. Thanks for joining me and for hanging out. Dropping some knowledge. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, as someone who started with literally zero music experience prior to December last year, so about 5 months ago, a little less than 5 months ago, I just love making music. Just really enjoy it. Okay, it has to be right here. I can't hear it. Like, maybe something with a little more oomph, initial oomph. But you can hear it here. Is this like a... Yeah, right here. It's really hard to hear. Maybe... What if I just... Hold on, I'm gonna reset. Watch your ears. That's weird. Yeah, the initial crash, you can't hear it. I don't know if that's like a phase thing that I don't know yet about, or... Pretty impressive. I know people that took longer to get where you already... Thank you! I appreciate that. Really, I have to credit it to, and first and foremost, I mean, this is my own faith. Like, you don't have to obviously share my faith, but like, I first and foremost credit it to God. Secondly, like, I feel like I'm so voracious in learning. Like, I'm so fascinated, and I love music so much. And I'm at a point where I'm just like, oh man, there are sometimes I think where like, oh, I wish I started sooner, you know, like I wish I started when I was younger or whatever. But like, cause I'm a little bit older, I'm a millennial. And so, I have those thoughts, but then I always think like, hey, it's not too late. You know what I mean? It's never too late to start. What matters is that I'm starting now, and that I'm doing it. I'm taking steps to get better. I'm getting feedback from people. I'm documenting my journey. And yeah, it's been so fun. It's been so fun. Right now I have a goal to complete a track per week, which has definitely been, 100% has been, that's helping attribute to my improvement. So yeah, 100%. And so, yeah, making a track per week has definitely, if you listen to, if you go on my SoundCloud, because I post every single track that I make on SoundCloud as like a I want this journey to be a testimony to anybody who wants to create, but is like having second thoughts about it, or like is feeling unmotivated because they're older or whatever. It's like, dude, it doesn't matter. Like, just create. You know what I mean? And so you can see if you hear some of my first tracks on SoundCloud, they're so bad. They're so bad. But everybody has to start somewhere, right? And so I definitely can feel and hear the improvement from when I first started. And I say December, but the first track that I released was on New Year's, and so like was New Year's Day to now. So I can't figure this out. Why it sounds like that. I think I mean, and correct me if I'm wrong, it could be a phase thing, or maybe I'm just like, yeah, we all gotta start somewhere, right? You hear that, right? So the initial crash, that initial slap is there, but then in context, it's like the initial thing is like, it's hidden. I can't figure out why. I don't think so, because that is where I think I do. Let's find out. Wait. Let me get the I just lost where I was at. Yeah, it might be sidechain. You might be right. Oh no, here we go. Okay, so right there. Yep. There it is right there. That makes sense. Okay, dun, 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 dun. Maybe right here. Maybe I can do it right here instead. I don't know if it'll sound as good. Boop. Actually, that's not bad. Let's shorten this because it's way too long. I don't need a sidechain everything. Yeah, that's what I figure. But all of my tracks have just been like, how do I say this? You can't really hear the groove. And so this time I'm just trying it out to just sidechain all of it. Just all of it. Let's change this color. And then when I figure out what I should and shouldn't sidechain, like, that's probably how I'll learn. Because right now, I don't even know what to sidechain and what not to. All I know is right now is like my kick and my snare are pretty much inaudible in my tracks, and so let's fix that, right? Okay, let's save. I think this is good. I think let's listen back to it, and then I can redo the mixing and mastering process. But I don't know. I might not do that today. I might have to give my ears kind of a rest. You can divide the SC and everything above to frequencies that clash. If you use shape blocks, you can divide the SC and everything above 120 hertz and under and control it that way. I don't know what any of that means. Side change of frequencies that clash. I don't know how to do that. So I'm using Shaper Box right now, right? And I kind of just copied Virtual Riot settings because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I'm looking at. Kind of. I mean, I kind of know what I'm looking at, kind of, but not really. I know what this button does because I played around with it. So the log tool. Oh yeah. I need to learn how to read frequencies first. Which honestly, I was looking for what that was called. So I appreciate you. What's it called? Log tool? Log? Oh. Specific name for it. I don't know. Slow average log. There we go. Slow average log. Yeah. Yes. Colors. I know you're supposed to put it on separate tracks, right? So that's really how you... yeah, so there's a bunch of density right here in my highs. So I'm assuming that means like I have a ton of highs. It's just a measuring tool, yeah. Okay. What's the difference between this and Spectrum? Not too sure what the difference is. Other than the fact that I can definitely see that there's more lines here. Lower frequency have more space in between. Okay, yeah, I think we'll give it one more listen back from start to finish, and I think that might be where I'll stop. And then I'll probably mix throughout. What day is it? It's Thursday, so I have up until Saturday. Saturday I have to be done. That's it. No choice. So whatever whatever I come up with between tomorrow, between Friday and Saturday, like that's that. That's just my own personal deadline. So thank you, I appreciate it. I mean, the song's already out, right? The track is already out, but honestly, it's pretty garbo. It's not mixed well. I think there's just too many things going on. Is there anything in here? Can I just delete that? Okay. So I did want to fix it, basically give it a little bit more love, because I feel like this was an experimental track, but I still had a lot of fun making it. I still feel like I should give it the care that it deserves. gonna have to make sure I mix the bass in a little bit better. I'm wondering if that switch up for the drums right here is a little too much, but I'm not gonna change it. I like it. It's fine. I think it does lose a little bit of groove here though, because it's kind of abrupt to change. I do think it's good, yeah. Oh yeah, the kick is definitely going to be, once I start mixing, the kick is definitely going to be turned down. The kick is pretty loud. So that's definitely going to change. This part right here. I really like that part. I kind of want to, okay, I know that I'm overproducing a little bit, but I want it to match something like that, where it matches the melody. Okay, I think I understand. Yep, there we go. There it is. Let's take this. Uh-oh. What am I looking at? Okay. Oh. Boop. Then go back here and delete this. Ooh, okay. I feel like this can be a little louder. Maybe add like every other kick. That might not sound good, but gives a little bit more punch. That's fine. Cool. I'm gonna stop there before I start overcomplicating things. Oh goodness. Goodness. Okay. So yeah, I think that's where we'll stop. This was like an unscheduled stream. But I was itching to hop on Ableton at work, and so I kind of like the direction. It's a lot better than how it was originally. I do like the sidechain aspect. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the follow too. So yeah, I would like to raid someone. How many people do we have in here? 1, 2. We got like 3 people. That's cool. Thank you so much for the follow. I do have someone that I think I'd want to raid. If you guys just want to stick around or raid and run, you guys can. But I'd really appreciate it. This is another music producer. She is a VTuber. I think she's actually doing music right now too. But yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and create the raid. And if you want to raid and run, you're perfectly fine too. Thank you so much, though, for stopping by, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the knowledge dropping. It's so good to be learning and making music. It's so fun. So yeah. Hey, absolutely. Welcome to the Phantom Frequency. I appreciate you. Hey, thanks for the follow. Of course. Lurk as much as you want. Appreciate it.
Followed your channel.
So thanks again for the follow, Polycus One. Welcome to the Phantom Frequency. Appreciate you lurking at work. But that's pretty much it, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Phantom Frequency. Remember, even in the darkest night, the light will draw us together. Come meet me in it. Stay blessed and much love. Take care, and let's raid.
Cosmic Pretzeler followed your channel.
Oh goodness. Let's end this stream.